Good morning students, welcome you all for online classes. Today we will discuss the concept of network hardware and topologies. So what do you mean by topology? It refers to the arrangement of computers, or we can call nodes, where in computer network. We can call it as topology. For example, see, if you arrange a computers like in this way, you can call it is a topology, right? And another example, this is also another topology, right? We will see later what kind of topology these are. So then third example like this, if we arrange computers in a ring wise, so what kind of topology it is? So this is what proper arrangement of computers where in computer network, it's called topology. This is another example. Okay, in topologies we have mesh topology, then star topology, then bus topology, ring, then hybrid. So hybrid topology means combination of these topologies. It may be mesh, star, bus or ring. So combination of this we can call hybrid topology. Let's see. First I am going to tell which kind of topology it is. So I am arranging computer in this fashion: first computer, second, third and fourth, right? We are connecting computers in ring wise. So this topology we can call it as ring topology, right? Here data is flowing in circular way, in this way. So the computers are connected in circular and closed loop. In circular and closed loop means all computers are connecting in circular way. The message in this topology moves only in one direction, in clockwise direction only, around the ring from one node. Here node means what? Computer, to another node or computer, and is checked by each node for matching destination address. So destination address means suppose we want to send a data from one computer to another computer, and that second computer becomes destination. For example, here one computer is there and another computer is here, right? So connecting to each other. This is, I want to send some data from this computer to this computer, so this computer becomes destination, and this computer, from which computer we are sending a data, that is become our source computer. Okay, so this is what source computer and this one is destination computer. Here matching destination address means that computer address. So the data keeps moving until it reaches its destination. I want to send data to computer number 4. Okay, here I am sending from computer number 1. So data will going to move from computer 2, then 3, then 4, until it reaches, it displays all the data to all the computers. It matches their address. If one node fails to transmit the data, the flow of communication is broken off. Suppose computer number 2 fails to receive the data, so what will happen? Connection will broken here. Okay, connection will not going to establish for other computers, because once the link is broken, it will not going to continue to transfer data, right? This is called what? Ring topology. All computers are connected in circular way. Then advantages of ring topology: easy to install, you can install easily, and managing is easier as to add or remove a device from the topology. We can add device easily or we can remove device easily. So these are the advantages of ring topology. Then coming to disadvantages: if link failure, suppose this is another computer, this is another computer, this is another. Here, if a link failure can fail the entire network, this computer fails to accept the data, then next computers will not ready to accept the data, because link is terminated in this computer only. This is a major drawback of ring topology. And data traffic issues, since all the data is circulating in a ring, so here data traffic is more, because it's broadcasting its address to all the computers to their address, right? So data traffic issues is done in ring topology. Now the next one is, see, the computers are connected through one device. Okay, here this device. So this topology you can call it as star topology, right? So why we call it as star topology? Because in this figure, just check here, it looks like a star shape, right? Through central device, one central device, all computers are connecting, right? So it's look like star shape, so that's why we can call it as star topology, right? Okay, in this topology, each device in the network is connected to central device. This we can call central device, is called what? Hub or switch. We can call hub or switch. And it doesn't allow direct communication between the devices. It will not going to allow to connect from one computer to another computer. It should always connect to particular central device and must have to communicate through hub only. Okay, all computers are connecting to hub. This is what? Star topology. If one device wants to send a data to other device, it has to first send the data to where? To hub, and then hub transmit that data to the designated device. For example, this I name computer 1, this one is 2, and this one is 3. I want to send a data from computer 1 to computer 3. Okay, here directly we cannot transfer a data from 1 to computer 3, it should always pass through central device. From this central device it will going to reach your computer, means proper designated device or destination device you can call, right? This is not possible to communicate directly. It should always communicate with the help of hub or central device. And advantages of star topology: it is less expensive and easier to install, less amount of cables required because each device needs to be connected with the hub only, because all computer you should connect to central hub. If one link fails, other links will work just fine. Suppose this computer is fail or connection is lost, what about other computers? Other computers will work properly, there is no changes, because in a star topology, if our central hub is lost the connection, then entire network will going to loss. Otherwise computers, if the connection is lost in computer, there is no problem for other computers, it will work as fine. And easy fault detection, because the link can be easily identified. If this computer fails, we can easily identify which computer has lost the connection. It will going to help in star topology. Now disadvantages of this topology: if hub goes down means connection lost, so everything will lost. None of the device can work without the hub. Here the main working device is what? Our hub only. And hub requires more resources and regular maintenance, because it is the central system of star topology, so it requires more resources to update continuously or to monitor continuously, right? So this is regarding about star topology. Now bus topology. Here computers are connected through the interface connectors to a single communication line. We can call it as central cable. See here, only one single cable is there. Through this cable all computers are connected, that carries the message in both the directions, means forward direction as well as reverse direction. See, this computer will going to transfer here, and from this computer to transfer a data to here. In both the directions it will work. Bus topology. Here the central cable to which all the nodes are connected is the backbone of the network. So main backbone of the network is what? This line, it is called as bus. We can call this line as a bus, and it is easy to set up than other topologies, as it uses only a single central cable to establish the network connection. So it is called bus topology. Now another one is mesh topology. Here each device is connected to every other device on the network through communication point. See here, this computer is connecting to this this computer is connecting to this all the computers, means each computers are connecting to all the computers, means all in all directions are possible, right? So this is called mesh topology. Each device connected to every other device on the network. It's called mesh topology. Now hybrid topology. In hybrid topology, what we can call hybrid? It is a combination of two or more topology. Just now we have discussed it may be mesh, star, ring, bus topologies is known as hybrid topology. Example, a combination of star and mesh topology is known as hybrid topology. Combination of these topologies we can call hybrid. For example, this is one network, this is another network, right? So we are connecting these two networks. So which kind of network it is? It is star network, star topology, and this one is ring topology because it is connecting in circular way, so it is becomes ring, and this one is become it all computers are connecting via hub, so it is star. So combination of two or more topology we can call hybrid. And see here, the third network is connecting to what? Bus topology, right? All these networks are connecting, so we can call it as hybrid topology. Second example, this is star topology, this one is ring topology, this one is mesh topology. See, all device connecting to each other, right? So it is a mesh topology. This is again switch topology or star topology. This is also star, and this one is ring topology. So how many combinations are there? 1, 2, 3. So combination of these three you can call hybrid topology. This is regarding about topologies. Now we will move on to network hardware. So what are the hardware devices we are using in network? It is the individual components, yes, separate components of a network system that are responsible for what? Transmitting a data and facilitating the operations of a computer network. So what are the different kinds of hardware device? It may be router, interface card, switches and bridge. So these all are hardware devices. So let's see. Network router. The router is a physical or virtual interworking device. It may be physical device or it may be virtual device that is designed to what? Receive and analyze and forward data packets between the computer networks. We can call it as router. And router can be used both in LAN, you know very well about LAN, as well as WAN, wide area network, and local area network. For example, this is a router device. It is physical device or virtual device. Virtual means it's kind of software. Okay. And example here. This one is a router device. Here connecting to LANs, LAN 1, LAN 2 and LAN 3. All these are connecting to this router. You can call it as network router, and it directs a data traffic, choosing the best route for the information to travel across the network. Okay, here it will always find a shortest path to transfer your data from one computer to another computer. For example, I will show you. Here another one computer, here is another one, and this one is your router. This side another two computers are there. Okay, all these are connected to routers. I want to send a data from this computer 1 to computer 2, right? So router will always find the shortest path to transfer your data. So shortest path means this computer to router, then from router to your destination device. Okay, this is main point of router. Now the next part is NIC card, network interface card. So this is your NIC card. It is a hardware component, right? You can easily touch and feel, without which a computer cannot be connected over network. To connect a network, this device is mandatory, right? See, here Ethernet port is there. This is called what? Ethernet port. We already discussed in ports, right? And it is a circuit board installed in a computer. This one is circuit board installed in a computer that provides a dedicated network connection to the computer. And it is also called network interface controller or network adapter or LAN adapter. So we can call these, it is as a different kinds of names, network adapter or LAN adapter, and it allows both wired and wireless communications. Wireless means Wi-Fi, wired means LAN cable. This one is wired network interface card. This device is called as wireless network interface card. This one is wired network interface card. Now, network switches. Switch is a network device that connects other devices to Ethernet networks through twisted pair cables. So what do you mean by this twisted pair cables? See, this is switch device. There are two kinds of switches. One is manageable switch, another one is unmanageable switch. With the help of manageable switch, we can alter the network connections easily, or we can manage the network connections easily. And in case unmanageable switch, there is no modification, right? Here we can fix these ports with the help of twisted pair cables, and this port we can call it as console port. Console, it is connected to your server or laptop. With the help of this laptop, we can operate this device. This device also has the operating system, internet operating system. See, then twisted pair cables means this. You can call these cables as twisted pair cables, or you can call RJ. Remember this, RJ45 cable, or you can call Ethernet cable. RJ means radio jack 45. This cable name is RJ45 cable. And we are going to connect in this way. So this is what switch. Now the switch maintains a list of network address of all the devices connected to it. So it maintains, it has the report of other computers address. So how it will going to maintain? See, this is a switch. Some computers are connecting to particular switch with the help of RJ45 cable. Then it maintains list of network address. Here PC1, PC2, PC3, PC4. These are the address, and I want to transfer data from computer 1 to computer 3. So how it will going to transfer? Let's see. And it maintains the list of network address. So PC1 IP address and MAC address, PC2 IP address and MAC address, PC3 IP address and MAC address. IP address is different, MAC address is different. MAC means hardware address, IP means internet address. These are the difference, right? So here I want to transfer a data from computer 1 to computer 3. How it will going to transfer? Let's see. First it will broadcast to switch. From this switch it will again broadcasting to all other computers connected to it. So it's broadcasting. This is MAC address and this one is IP address. Where is the destination? IP address and MAC address. So it is broadcasting to computer 2 and computer 3, then computer 4. After broadcasting, it will receive, or it will find the destination address. Our destination address is here, computer 3. So here, after finding destination address, it will going to send the data, right? So switch maintains a list of network address of all devices connected to it. This is network address. Now it uses a packet switching technique. Which technique it is using? Packet switching technique to receive, store and forward data packets on the network. Now the another device is network bridge. Here bridge is a repeater with add-on the functionality of filtering content by reading the MAC address of source and destination. It is also used for interconnecting two LANs. This one is important point. Used for what? Interconnecting two LANs working on the same protocol. For example, this is, assume this one is a water, right? And here I want to pass from this end to this end. So how it possible to pass? we need one bridge, right? So this is called one bridge. This bridge is connecting from this end to this end. Similarly, network bridge will going to act as a interconnecting from two ends, right? Two ends means here two LANs, LAN number 1 and this one is LAN number 2. Okay, this is called bridge. So it is connecting from one LAN to another LAN, is called bridge. That is the meaning. I hope you understood these devices: network bridge, switch, router, right? And you also understand the topologies. What do you mean by topology? Then different kinds of topology, right? Advantages and disadvantages. Okay, if you have any doubts regarding these points, please ask me. Thank you.